Welcome to the first episode of this new thing that I decided to create. You will be watching some gameplay, but the commentary is not live and will be more of a podcast type of way. I decided to do this because I've started this channel to kind of share my thoughts, but for some reason that was just too much work and too much production. And also, like, my life has changed and it's really hard to, like, record myself. So now I'm just gonna record my voice and the gameplay will be, I don't know, I need to decide, like, if you have any opinions on what should I play. Feel free to suggest. It doesn't always have to be the same, but yeah. So yeah, I will be having the two recordings done separately, so the gameplay and the voice recording. So if I don't comment on what's going on the screen, that's why, because I just don't know what happened. I really wanted to make this type of content because a lot has happened this year. It's a really bizarre year. Even if you just take away the whole virus thing, it's still so bizarre. Yeah, you might have noticed that I was recording, or that I was posting like 2 videos per week, but I stopped the second one because the doctor has told me not to play games anymore, which is a shocking thing to hear, and I'm not really listening to that much because, yeah, we don't know what has caused my health issues, but I'm just not exaggerating at all anymore. Oops. Not that I was playing games that much, but yeah. Who knows? Everything is in the air. My life is a big question mark, and it's a really bizarre year. I don't know, like, I wish I had someone to talk to, like, so we have at least conversation, but now I'm just sharing my own thoughts. I think this new decade is like just a big challenge for us, something that we just didn't know was gonna happen. We didn't see it coming. Like, every year we just hope for the best and the next year is gonna be even better, but 2020 has legit not been better. Like, I had some bad years, like 2012 and 2014, for example, but 2020 is on a whole another level. Like, wow. If I had to describe 2020 with one word, I would say challenging. And if there are people that manage to avoid this year from being challenging only in the first half of it, then congratulations. Yeah. We all went through a lot mentally, from, like, seeing how the world suddenly changed and how our routines were just cancelled, and sports were cancelled and culture was cancelled. Everything was just cancelled, and it was either moved online or it just wasn't anymore. Yeah, it was just really bizarre and unexpected, and nobody saw it coming. Nobody. I don't know, I didn't. And yeah, I just really hope that the second half can turn around and just be really amazing, so it's balanced in the end. But yeah, we'll see. We don't share one life, so everyone has different things happening in their lives, and sometimes some years are just really hard. I'm very sensitive. If you know some of my old videos, which still exist, I'm very sensitive and I can sense energy, and besides that, I actually felt collective fear. Like, I felt it for too long. And I have a story about that, but I kind of want to leave it for October or something, for like Halloween, because it's kind of scary. But yeah, I don't know, felt fear for like a few days. That never happens. That's not something that I deal with. I had to realize that I can't be living fearful, because it doesn't help. And it necessarily even wasn't my fear, it was like collective fear. Like everybody was scared that why is so much stuff being cancelled, why is everything changing so fast and everywhere, and nobody's immune. Nobody. Some countries are pretending that nothing's happening, but we can only do so much. Denial is a true thing, and we've heard about so many diseases before and nothing ever happens, but this time it wasn't the case. You don't want to hear that something really horrible is happening, that many people can die, but yeah, honestly, this year is just a year of, I didn't think about that. I think about a lot of things. I think about so much, and I just never thought that it could be a disease that just spreads ridiculously. And not many people might die. It doesn't have a huge rate. But if there are just too many people in the hospitals at once, and if it reaches people that are actually in danger, then it's the whole different story. Even the people that would normally live, if there are not enough doctors and not enough, like, I don't know, space in hospitals, it's just counterproductive. It doesn't work. You have to decide who's going to have advantage, and that's not fair. I can't imagine what some people are going through. It's bizarre. And honestly, I shouldn't be thinking about it. Can you imagine just thinking about it for months? It's not healthy. It's stressful. Like, we don't need to stress even when we're at home. So yeah, make sure that you're doing fine, that you are doing things that you like, that you're being productive even if you're stuck at home. Like, you can still do things that are productive, or I don't know, adapt to yourself. Personally, everything I do is on the computer, so yeah, it also kind of sucks that everything I do is on the computer. I mean, there are some hobbies that I do that are not on the computer, but I don't know, like, I'm at the age that I shouldn't be doing hobbies, technically. Or that's how I feel like, but that could be a theme for a different video. I feel guilty having hobbies. And if I like the hobby that much, then I just pretend that it's a part of my work. I mean, pretend, I don't know. It kind of does feel like work, but okay. I guess nothing you're not paid for is not work, but some things you just don't get right away, There are things that you need to work for years before you can get any money for. And we're being accused of wanting instant gratification, but isn't like getting a regular 9-to-5 job instant gratification? You just go, you work, and you get money. But if you're building your own empire or your own business from scratch, it takes a lot of money, a lot of energy, and a lot of passion, and you have to find people that are gonna make a team with you, and it's a lot. So yeah, that's definitely not instant gratification, and your business might still fail even if you invested thousands. My OBS is telling me that there's some encoding overload, and that sometimes, I think, turns out to be in the frame loss in the recording, and I don't know how to fix that. I already changed my settings. It's not helping. I always lose frames, no matter what. I don't know, maybe I only wouldn't lose them if the video was like shorter than 8 minutes, but that never happens. So, I don't know what to do. I just got that message for 3 times, but only after like 10 minutes of recording. Now I completely froze. I don't know, but I think the audio is always fine, just the video not. Even though technically I am recording the video, but it's just blank. I don't know. I need help, I guess. I already watched some video to help me with that, but I mean, I changed everything, but it's still, encoding is overloaded. I don't know what to do about that, besides like upgrading the computer, but it can't always be the only solution. There's a lot on my mind, so I guess I will have to consider these topics for some time. You can, of course, ask me something or suggest something. I mean, I would give you advice, but you know, that's at your own risk, because you know, it's just me. I'm just a human. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, I don't know, I just think about what am I to tell you things. I might still give you a good advice, but who knows. So yeah, thank you for watching this test episode. I don't know how much of the video is gonna be left after I edit this, but thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and take care. Bye!
Can you tell me why?